Hold the front page. The candidates have a deadline to meet, creating a freebie magazine on The Apprentice in 5 minutes. Ahead of tonight's Sign Zone on BBC One, John Hammond has the Weatherview.
Hello there. After what's been a rather mixed weekend of weather, no signs of things settling down in the near future. It certainly looks decidedly unsettled and cool for much of the coming week, courtesy of this area of low pressure, which will dominate the scene for several days to come. And these little wriggling waves ahead of that low are set to keep us forecasters on our toes over the next few hours. A lot of uncertainty about behaviour of those little waves. But this week as a whole, as I mentioned, will be decidedly showery and cool. Hopefully, though, where you live, you will see something of the sun as well. Now, talking of those little wriggles, one will just clip far southeast later on tonight, but most other places will be dry, and under clear skies it'll turn quite chilly with temperatures down into single figures. Just the odd lingering shower across parts of eastern Scotland perhaps. Some brightness though as we start the new working week in most places, although a lot of cloud towards the south coast, and here we will see some changes through the day with outbreaks of rain turning up initially across the southwest of England, and sporadic showery outbreaks will try to progress their way further northwards and eastwards into parts of Wales perhaps, but as I mentioned, there's a lot of uncertainty about how quickly that will happen. Knocking on the door of Northern Ireland, we think, by mid-afternoon, but still some dry spells here, and much of Scotland will have a dry day. There will be the odd shower scattered around, but they won't be as intense as we saw on Sunday afternoon, for example, across parts of eastern Scotland, and many places will enjoy further sunshine, and that's the story across a good part of northern England and indeed the Midlands as well, and temperatures getting up into the mid to high teens. East Anglia having a fine enough afternoon. It's really southern counties where we'll see increasing cloud, and there will be showery rain developing. Certainly the further you go down towards the southwest, the more likely you are to encounter some pretty wet weather by the end of the day. As we go into the night time, so this showery rain will continue to move its way northwards across the country, very hit and miss, some places not seeing an awful lot of rain. It'll reach Scotland by the time we reach Tuesday morning. Mild night to come, temperatures staying well up. But it is that low pressure which does dominate the weather right the way through the week. It pushes front northwards and then stalls it across Scotland through Tuesday. So here, the wettest of the weather, some fairly persistent and heavy rain. Northern Ireland also seeing some rain. Further south, it'll turn brighter, but there will be some showers breaking out through the day. One or two of those could be quite heavy. Looking further ahead towards the middle of the week and beyond, a lot of wet weather to come across the more northern areas. Some persistent rain at times, keeping the temperatures well down. Further south too, it's far from settled. We'll see some heavy and thundery downpours. Hopefully you will see some sunshine as well, but not really helping the temperatures much. Typically at this time of year, for example, across the south, we should be seeing highs of around 20-21 degrees. For the most part, we will stay well below that. Hopefully you will see some sunshine, but there will also be further heavy showers at times. A lot going on then. To keep up to date with developments through this week by checking out the website bbc.co.uk/weather, alternatively the red button, page 400. That's it. Good night.
For you, it's a rush home to see the family. For her, it's a rush to hospital and a brain scan. Look at it from their point of view. For more ideas on how to make your home safe, contact your local Sure Start Children's Centre or call 0800 678 3388.
They set up a new unit. Serious and serial. All of this is for effect. Murder by theatre. I think it's going to try and disappear and haunt us with his absence.
It's happening right now. It's live.
No, no! This was opening night. There'll be a lot more where this comes from.
Luther, Tuesday at 9 on BBC One and BBC One HD.
Nothing short of magic will save the CT unit at Holby. It's all change, but not if Jack can help it in an hour. Right now, BBC One goes to press with the next task in The Apprentice.